Hi.
It's
Here
her 30th birthday today.
30 years old.
Very exciting all the way around.
Yes. Very happy, very excited. It's a good day.
Yup.
Got a new blanket.
I got a new blanket. I got some new headphones. I got a naked Bill Squire on my blanket.
I'll tell you what, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
And I have 4 zits on my chin.
Oh,
So
yeah?
that's a good...
To what do you attribute those?
Eating like trash the last 2 weeks on the road.
Oh.
That's what I think it was.
You
Also,
gotta-
PMS. That's
That whole thing?
Yeah.
Got to exfoliate, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when you're using quality in face and hand soap... I
Like
don't think
hotel bar soap on your face.
That's exactly what it is.
You don't bring
yes.
something with you? You don't bring a face wash?
I do. Well, I don't use like a nice face wash. I use like
I do, boy.
I use shampoo.
You use shampoo on your face?
Yeah, I just wash my face in the shower and I'll just use shampoo. I know it's so bad and everybody's giving me so much crap about that.
You're a lady.
I know.
You should take care of your face.
I know. I have nice skin, so I never have really invested in like
Well, you should.
scrubbers and. No,
How do you
I
think
put
you
it
keep your
on.
nice skin?
I know. But I was not eating well the last 2 weeks on the road. And so I think that's contributing to the happy 30th birthday. You have 4 zits on your chin like
Sure.
you're 12.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
In the morning, if my face is a little puffy, I'll put on an ice pack while doing my stomach crunches. After I remove the ice pack, I use a deep pore cleanser lotion. In the shower, I use a water-activated gel cleanser.
Are you taking notes on this, by the way?
I am
This is
not.
my morning routine. Just I give of myself.
Dude, you're so great.
In that.
I use a deep pore cleanser lotion. In the shower,
Deep pore cleanser lotion.
That doesn't even make sense.
Pardon me?
A deep pore cleansing lotion goes on like at the end.
A deep pore cleanser
Cleansing
lotion.
wash.
Use it in the shower.
I use a water-activated gel cleanser.
A water-activated gel cleanser.
It seems
See,
like
for
they're
a
just
long
throwing
time,
words together.
for a long time, they didn't know anything. People were using those dirt-activated gel cleansers.
Oh, you think the
Yeah.
grittiness would, kind of
I
lift.
know.
Exfoliate, yeah.
Exfoliate.
Then a honey almond body scrub.
Honey almond body scrub. Now that's more of a variable. You can,
But
insert.
if you have a nut allergy,
My point. Substitute whatever you like. You got a lavender peach or something you want to throw in there. Doesn't have to be honey almond.
I had a mango sugar scrub as a part of my
Beautiful.
pedicure today.
Beautiful.
Those on my legs.
Well, you're telling me it's good enough for your legs, but not your face?
I didn't use it. I paid the lady to rub it on
I'm
me.
just saying. I mean, speaking, yes.
And on the face, an exfoliating gel scrub.
Exfoliating gel scrub.
All right, I'm gonna do it. $4.57. I paid the lady to rub it on me.
Then I apply an herb mint facial mask,
Herb mint facial mask. You leave the mask on, right?
Mask on, mask off.
which I leave on for 10 minutes while I prepare the rest of my routine. I always use an aftershave lotion with little or no alcohol, because alcohol dries your face out and makes you look older.
There you go. You don't want the alcohol. You don't want
I don't
alcohol.
have alcohol.
Good.
No alcohol in my system.
You don't want alcohol in your mouthwash or in
On
your
your
face
face,
wash.
yeah.
No
your
face
toner.
wash.
Then moisturizer. Then an anti-aging eye balm followed by a final moisturizing protective
A
lotion.
protective lotion, right? An anti-aging eye balm.
I use the same lotion on my whole body. My face, my hands,
Your
my
butt, everything.
butt, my feet, all of it.
You use your butt lotion on your face?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Often in the same swipe.
Wow.
Just right up there.
Where do you start? Face to butt or butt
You
to
know,
face?
That's
Yeah.
for me to know and you to never find out.
You always want to go front to back, really, is how you want to do it. All right,
Top
well,
to
that
bottom.
Bottom
that
to top.
must be what keeps your butt looking so young.
Hey
then.
man, you feel I got some soft skin. You want to feel my arm?
I'll pass,
Feel
but
my arm.
I believe
Touch my arm,
you.
Alan.
I believe you.
No one's
Do you
saying
shave
you're not
your
soft.
arm?
No.
Okay.
I'm just feel my arm.
I
Just feel
believe
my
you.
arm.
I'm not going to feel your arm. I believe
Just stroke
you.
my arm, Alan.
I believe
Just
you.
stroke my arm. Just feel it.
All right, here,
Now, my
bring it-
skin-
I'll touch your arm.
No, you're gonna say something mean, like gross. No, what's
What?
wrong
It's
with
gonna
you?
spit on your
me.
arm.
I
What
need
was
to
that?
see how it goes, though.
That's his
No.
protective lotion.
Yeah, right. His
That's right.
exfoliating
Spittle.
cream.
Exfoliating spittle.
He doesn't
Yeah.
swallow his food all the way and spits and rubs it on his body.
Oh, that's gross.
It is
Baby
gross.
burden.
What? Oh, my tongue just touched the microphone.
We call that baby
There.
bird lotion.
You see, there was a guy in Florida who, the woman, there was like a road rage thing, and he spat his food into her mouth.
What?
Did you read about that?
No,
No.
that's insane, though.
God, where did I see
Oh,
that?
that is-
Florida.
that's an aggressive
man
move.
Spits. Yeah, she.
I would sue him for everything he's worth.
Well,
He
she,
would go
I guess,
down.
had.
I'm guessing he's not worth very much.
I don't care.
The woman rolled her window down to apologize for cutting the guy off, and he had a mouthful of food, and he spat it at her, and some of it got in her mouth.
Oh.
He got out of his truck and came around to the driver's side. She's driving a Kia sedan, and she's like, "Hey, I'm really sorry." Like she cut him off or something.
Right, because people make mistakes while they're driving.
Make
It's not that big of a deal.
mistakes.
Stop getting so angry on the roads, people.
The food struck the victim in the face and entered her mouth. Yeah.
That's so gross.
What was it? What kind of food was it?
Does it matter?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it does.
I would need a shot after that.
He then opened her car door
like a
and began
tetanus shot.
screaming
That's
at
what I
her with
mean.
his finger in her face. And I guess a passerby stopped the thing from escalating from there. But Jesus Christ. Like you're spitting in her face.
People are ballsy, and I'm not.
It's always these people with nothing to lose. Some 61-year-old guys probably got fired from the croc farm and, Florida.
I'm just saying.
The Ohio of the South.
If you saw that on the highway or at like an intersection, would you stop? Because I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm not getting involved.
If I saw a crazy person spitting food at people, no, I'm not.
I'm just saying. You see one car with a lady like.
You saw the person go, "Hey, there's people that are starving out there. Stop wasting that food."
swallow it yourself.
Yeah.
You see like a poor defenseless lady, and then you see a guy screaming in her face at the intersection. Blah blah blah. I'm just gonna put my hazards on and go right around you, and then keep them pushing. Like, I'm not getting involved in that.
Well, listen.
I call the police.
This is very instructive if you are someone who rolls with Poundcake. He will not do anything to help if you find yourself in a sticky wicket.
No. And I wouldn't expect anybody else to do anything for me.
Yeah. Alan, I passed a kidney stone on my 30th birthday. I would have much preferred those 4 chin zits. Well, there you go. I think anybody would.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's preferable to kidney stone.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a patty melt. I cried into my patty melt because I was homesick. I did. I was so upset.
You cried into your panty melt.
My patty melt.
I prefer panty melt.
And my friend,
I find them much more delicious if you call them panty melts.
a comic buddy of mine in Minneapolis who was being very nice, he was talking to me I was having a rough time. I was having a rough day. I tweeted about my PMS being out of control.
Is that what it was, or do you attribute it to...
It was both. I haven't been home for the longest stretch I've been home since the end of August has been 8 days.
But what are you missing?
I'm not missing anything. I'm just tired
you're
of
homesick.
I'm tired of being gone all the time. It's just a very exhausting lifestyle. Like to be home for 3 days, gone for 8, home for 2, gone for 10, home for 5, gone for 3 weeks.
Exciting.
It's exciting, but it's very exhausting. And it takes an incredible amount of toll on your body that you don't even think about.
And you're getting like 1 hour of like gratification a night.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the rest of the time it's just
alone in a
loneliness
hotel room, and
and
you can only go out and do
boring
things so
and-
much,
yeah.
and
Right.
And you're also
it's-
you're on a budget. Like there's
I'm on a budget. I can work out when I can, or whatever it might be, and it just really got to me. I didn't
And
realize,
especially on that trip where you were in a different place every
Yes.
night, pretty much for
every single
that
night,
week,
every day
that 2
during the
weeks,
day,
yeah.
I'm driving anywhere between 3 and 9 hours during the day, and then I get to the place I have to be. I have just enough time to maybe take a nap for an hour or two.
And that's if everything goes well.
If everything goes
According
well,
to plan.
and then take a shower and go to the show, and then you come back to your hotel room, go to sleep, wake up at 9 a.m., drive to the next place, get there at 6 p.m., take a shower, go to the show. It's very isolating. So it's not necessarily that I'm like, I wish I was home in my bed, which I do, but at the same time, it's like I just want to be around people I'm comfortable with. I want to be around people that know who I am and care, and I can have a conversation with, and it's not just like, oh, you were funny for an hour, see you next year or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. But I cried into my patty melt. My friend called it a saddy melt. So that's what I was getting at with that.
I would have
The
called
whole-
it a Santee melt. But
Hey.
that's me, because, you know.
But yeah, it's taxing,
okay.
man.
I
Especially,
understand.
it is fun and it is exciting to go see new places. But this being like the last big run that I have of the year, and it being as exhausting as it was just like, because I wasn't even supposed to be back until tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm coming home early.
I understand. I think the isolation's the best part.
It's nice to be alone, but then when you're on day 10 of it, you're like, this is a lot.
10 days.
Yeah.
Man, think about that.
You think you'd like it.
I've been alone for 10 days.
Not like this.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the
you're
middle of
also
nowhere. In
a
a
lot
quality inn.
more prone to you're okay with being alone more than Mary is. Mary,
It's not that I'm not okay
clearly.
being
you're okay
alone.
with being alone, but you like your
I
family,
like
your
people.
friends, and your people.
I like
yeah.
being around people. I like
Yeah.
having people
Oh,
around.
that's where
I like
we differ, yeah.
and It's just a lot. Sitting in a car for 8 hours by yourself, and then
It's draining.
it's draining. It's
Yeah.
all of your mental energy focused on not crashing your car, and then maybe a 45-minute nap, a shower. You go on stage for an hour. You go back and do it again the next
Tell
day.
you what's jamming you up.
What?
That shampoo in your face.
Oh, maybe.
That shower itself could be much more enjoyable.
If I had an exfoliating body lotion.
or whatever. If you weren't using
Face
butt
wash.
lotion on your
Yeah.
face.
Listen, you leave my butt face lotion out of this.
Kiehl's makes a great product. It works on your ass and your face. Don't say anything bad about it. All right. Hey, Rick, you were laughing about what?
Well, she was asking for it.
It was a guy called in to you, and then we hung up. Before he hung up, you
Oh, when Damon called. I want to know if Damon was Rick's son.
right.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, that is what your daddy's name, Rick. I just cracked up.
That's right. Well, it was a legitimate question, I thought, on my part.
It was funny.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, Bill.
Yo.
Bill the sports guy.
Yeah.
You think we're going to, excuse me. Do you think we're going to get them tonight?
The Nets?
Do you think we're going to get them tonight, Bill?
I think we could beat the Nets. I think the Nets kind of are not a great team.
Okay.
And I don't think Kyrie's playing, right? Because he's a,
Yeah, Kyrie plays for him now, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he's playing tonight because he's kind of a,
A wimp?
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Oh, all right. Wow.
Bill,
Knives out, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Bill's bringing it.
Kyrie is full of junk.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get a leadership. He won't be a leader so bad, Bill. He just
Did you ever play sports in high school, Rick?
no.
You didn't. You were more of a ladies' man, weren't you?
What? No, I ran track. The AA track.
You ran track. These days, he's
cross
running
track.
away from the ladies that are trying to tie him down.
Pulling tracks.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And running is good for you. Make that stamina build up, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. That's right.
Well, that's what I want to know. So, Bill, you think we're gonna get them tonight, right?
I do. I think we'll get him tonight.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah.
Always love to call in. I'm out.
All right. Thank you, Rick. There's Rick. He's
Sports.
Is he retired stick and move? Or?
Sports.
Yeah, he kind of goes in and out of that.
Did you guys see the viral video of the Browns tailgate with the Mason Rudolph piñata?
Yeah, someone tagged me in it and asked if it was me.
No, that's actually my friend from college. Whenever,
really?
Whenever I talk about my rowdy neighbors, when he sent me the video, well, actually one of my roommates sent me the video, I was like, why am I not surprised? Like, it's my friend Steve, and he's carrying around the piñata.
Rudolph piñata that people were hitting with helmets
Yeah.
It's pretty
to
funny.
break open.
And
to
then
get
the
candy out.
comments were just like driving me up the wall. Like people, there was so much hate for Cleveland. Like they were talking about a poverty franchise. Like they're like a poverty team.
3.3 million views. I only saw it. A buddy of mine who's on the air in Chicago tweeted it. I retweeted his tweet. I hadn't even seen it locally.
It's gone viral, and
it's nationwide.
He's like, I'm milking my 15 minutes of fame. I said, you go.
But how do you know it's him?
Because I see his face.
No, you know that. How is he milking his 15 minutes of fame if
Because
I don't know who he is?
Well, he keeps like retweeting everything. I mean, it's his video. I mean, I don't know if he took the video, but it's him in the video. So how many times you share it, that's how many times you see his face.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but
pretty classless.
Okay,
I mean,
I thought it was
I
funny.
get that.
No, it's funny.
It's
I'm just-
funny, but it's also like, come on, guys.
I know.
It's embarrassing.
It's just not okay to
It's embarrassing.
appropriate Mexican culture, making piñatas. That's not okay to do. I would prefer voodoo.
Bill's got a point.
You're right. That's what I was getting at.
Is that?
Yep.
You don't like the violence of hitting a Mason Rudolph? It's just some harmless fun.
I get it.
What, this is worse than the actual thing of
No,
hitting a guy in the head
actual
with a
thing
helmet?
is way worse.
Yeah.
But I guess making fun of it, but it's just like,
I thought it was very
shouldn't
clever.
be celebrating it.
I thought it was clever. Like, oh wow, a piñata, and then you have a
You gotta
helmet
make
instead
that
of a
piñata
stick.
too. Like they don't have
no,
that
you
piñata
didn't
in the
buy
store.
that at a party center
Yeah.
or anything.
It's very creative.
Party City Peninsula.
The same guy that ran our Springfest in a gorilla suit. So
We're gonna
he's
go
doing stuff like this.
We're gonna go tailgating, but first I gotta do my arts and crafts so I can make my piñata.
People who are this creative, I mean, that's a creative thing to come up with. If you could channel that into anything else. You know what I mean? Like, well, it was a
That's where they
piñata,
want
but
it.
what if?
I feel like pinata making skills only gets channeled into making other pinatas.
No. The idea behind it. That's a funny idea. And he said he was, what did he curate? You said something in college?
Oh, he ran we had a spring fest, like, they have an annual fest at the end of the year. He ran through the crowd in a gorilla suit.
Oh, I thought you meant he ran it like he was running it.
No.
Okay.
He just pulls pranks and stuff like that. He's always been that guy.
Mind.
He went from gorilla suit and then he upped himself to Mason Rudolph pinata.
I thought it was funny.
There
but
you go.
I wasn't surprised when it was him in the video.
All right, well, did you hit him up and go, hey, bro, give me one of them pinatas?
No, but I can hit
one.
Only one now.
I don't even know what it was
until they
filled with.
really start taking off, and then this guy becomes a full-time pinatist.
Was there candy in it?
Pinatist.
I don't know. Did she end up breaking it? Was there anything in it?
I don't know who. I didn't see
Penalties and fines. And
I didn't see a video of anybody breaking it. I just saw people swinging at it horribly.
They should have put raw hamburger in the head. That would have been fun.
Oh,
Break it open. All right, listen. I'm going to have Magic of Lights passes for you when we return. That's always fun out there at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds in Berea. You pack the kids in the car, you drive through the full-on holiday lights experience. It's fun, okay? So a couple of passes after this break. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show.